Hey YouTubies, how's it going? I just want to come on here and do a quick update on Anthony and myself, because I meant to get back with you guys the other day and let you know what was going on, but I had just been so exhausted. Between my chronic fatigue, being sick, and then the stress of all this, oh my god. The exhaustion has just been overwhelming. They didn't keep him at the hospital. I took him to the Sedalia Hospital. They did a quick test to see if he had flu or COVID. That's what they called it. It was a quick test. Oh, it was a quick test, all right. So quick that it didn't come back with the correct results. And we had a douchey doctor. They had a horrible bedside manner. The douchey doctor told Anthony that he was negative for flu and COVID, and that his wheezing was from congestive heart failure. And he did nothing to treat him. Didn't prescribe any medications, didn't do nothing. All he did was fuss at him about his blood sugar being high, which with Anthony, his blood sugar easily goes high anyways. Particularly when he's sick, it goes high. He doesn't even have to eat anything for days. He can just drink water and it'll go high. Granted, in this case, he had been drinking a little bit of orange juice because we was thinking orange juice equals vitamin C, to help us both feel better about getting over this crap. So it may have been partly high from that, but in general, when he's sick, it goes high. And when I mean high, it was like 400 and something. That's a drop in the hat for Anthony. Most people, 300-400 would be fatal. With him, it's nothing. When I first took him to the hospital 11-12 years ago, something like that, when we first found out he was diabetic, he didn't know he was diabetic, and he was drinking everything imaginable to quench the thirst. Tea, Pepsi, milk, orange juice, water, anything he could get his hands on, because he thought it was heat related, because he worked in a hot factory and there's no AC, so he thought that was what was causing his thirst. Come find out it was because he was diabetic. And when I took him to the hospital that very first time, his blood sugar was 1030, and he survived that. He almost went into coma or worse. And who knows what his blood sugar was before I got him to the hospital, before they actually checked it. But so yeah, 300-400 is really nothing for him. It's quite common for him to get that high. But in this case, it was no playing with the danglies, Diana. I got danglies on my selfie stick here. She's wanting to play with them. But I lost my train of thought now. Cats do this every time to me. I love you. But so yeah, the doctor was a douche and didn't do anything for him. Released him probably maybe 30 minutes to an hour before we got, or after we got there. Would you leave the danglies alone? I'm not going to tell you again. I'm not in the mood for kitties playing with danglies. So then we went home. I immediately got on the phone and called our family doctor and got an appointment in for us to see her the next day. It's where I guess we should have went to begin with. But they always say that, if you have respiratory issues, if you're sick and you have respiratory issues, to go to the ER. So that's what we did. And the doctor did nothing. So got him in, got us both in to see our family doctor the next day. And within 10 minutes, she had results of our swab thingy, and we both have been dealing with COVID. So she checked him over, and she didn't say anything about him having congestive heart failure. I guess I'll have to talk to her about that next time when we have an appointment for him to find out what's up with that. Because this is the first time we've ever heard anything about congestive heart failure with him. He's had his heart tested many times, and it's always been good. So this was the first that we've ever heard of congestive heart failure. But she was concerned about his wheezing because he sounded like a dying horse that wheezing from pneumonia. She was worried about him actually things progressing into pneumonia. So she has prescribed him a inhaler that he's got to take 1 puff every 4 hours. So we're keeping up on that. I got multiple alarms set on my phone. Oh my God, I have to wake up every 4 hours to give it to him. And we're still doing the cold medicine. He is barely, this is I think the 18th day for him and 17th day for me being sick. And it's like we're not, before he went to the hospital, we both were kind of sort of feeling like we were feeling better, except for his wheezing. And now both of us feel like it's almost like we're getting sick with the COVID again, like a second wave. I don't know if that's possible or not, but that's what it feels like. Last night I had sore throat. Was having the chills and everything, like I was when we first came down sick. So, but yeah, our family doctor, she's good. So I know he's in good hands with her. So I should have took him to begin with. I will never take him to the Sedalia Hospital again. If we ever have to go to the hospital, we'll go to the Clinton, Missouri Hospital. I'm not dealing with the Sedalia Hospital again. This is the 3rd time that we've had douchey experiences. This time with the douchey doctor. The last time he had to go to the hospital, he was in so much severe pain that he was having full body convulsions. And he had a douchey doctor then. And when I had to go to the hospital 2 years ago for a toothache, it was around when the COVID first came out. I had a bad experience with the doctor and the nurses there also. So, because they didn't like, it was like they were afraid of me. I can understand back then because it was when COVID was first coming out and everything, and everybody was afraid. Everybody's still afraid, but it just, the general atmosphere there. So we are trying to get better, but oh my gosh, this is rough. I honestly say that if we had not been vaccinated, I don't think I would be alive to do this video. I really seriously do not. I do feel that vaccinations should be a personal choice, but I know that's not always an option for some people because of work-related issues and stuff. But yeah, so I just got done medicating him up again with cold medicine and everything, and he's barely ate like 3 partial meals within the 18 days. He's not eating good. He's not doing good. He's doing, well, I want to say until I had to take him to the hospital the other day, I thought he was doing somewhat better except the breathing. But overall, I've been worried whether he's going to survive all this or not. I still wonder. So, as well as when we Am I even recording? Okay, yeah. I couldn't see the thing at first because I don't have my glasses on. As well as recently when we went to see his kidney specialist. I'm really worried about him because his kidney failure is getting worse. He has 20% kidney function left. If he gets down to 14, I think they said, he'll be on dialysis. And this is like 2-3 months ago, he was at 30%. And all of a sudden now he's at 20%. And I don't understand why. We're not doing anything differently that I can think of. Actually, we're eating better than what we were because he gets pre-portioned meals through a meal service through his insurance. This is called Mom's Meals. If he gets to feeling better, I would like to do a couple of videos, mukbangs, on the Mom's Meals that he gets. But I don't know at this rate at the moment. But they're supposed to be like diabetic friendly and all that, and which unfortunately there's like 24 or 28 meals that comes every 2 weeks. And unfortunately, the last 2 boxes of food that have had to be thrown away because we've been so sick. Which my dad is fussing because we had to throw away. This last box, if we had the first box, we didn't mean to because we'd just been so sick we couldn't even deal with it. We were just too weak to even deal with getting everything put away and everything into the fridge. Would you quit licking my knee, you weird cat? But this second batch, again, we didn't mean to. It came late on the UPS truck for one thing, a day late, day and a half, I think. So it wasn't totally being kept to the temperature that it was the meals were supposed to be kept at. And then, of course, us being so sick, we kept meaning to get to the box and open things up and get them put in the fridge and everything. But we've been so sick, we just haven't had no energy and no strength. And because of it, I think the meals have gone bad. And of course, my dad is fussing like crazy. You need to not get any more of those meals. It's like they come automatic every 2 weeks through his insurance. We don't even have to do anything. They just come automatic. So he's fussing at me. He's like, don't you order anymore? I was like, that's our meals. Just the only reason we've not gotten to them this time and last time is because we've been so sick and we just not had the strength to do anything. So he just fussing and ranting. I mean, 0 to biatch ranting. That kind of yelling. He started yelling at my mom yesterday and yelling at me and everything. I yelled back. I don't put up with that stuff anymore like I used to when I was a kid. I'm not a kid anymore and he's not going to treat me like a kid. So I feel bad that all those meals went bad. They have a little donkey that they take care of. No, they don't really take care of it. It's a little donkey that's in a pasture near where their friend Janet lives. And every once in a while, like every other day, they go over and they feed the little donkey some corn and groom him and all this kind of stuff. It's not even, aren't even allowed to go over on the property, but they do all this across the fence, the fence between. So I suggested, so the stuff wouldn't go bad, to feed it to the donkey. I'm sure he loved it. Sweet and sour chicken, maybe. I'm not sure. I mean, he likes sweets. But Dad is fussing about it, so I don't know. But, phone trying to mess up. So anywho, please just keep us in thought and prayer, and we're going to try to get better. We're going to try to get better so we can do mukbangs again and everything. And I have some other ideas of videos I want to start doing too. One idea is I'm wanting to start a video series, and it'd be called My Thoughts and Opinions on da 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 da. So my thoughts and opinions on the weather, hypothetically speaking. I'm just throwing something out there. So if you have any ideas of what you guys would like to hear my thoughts and opinions on, leave comments down below. And little by little, I'm planning on starting that series. In between trying to do mukbangs, it might be a little bit on that one, because even I've not been up to eating much myself. So, which I went to the doctor and I gained 10 pounds. He's lost 10 pounds and I've gained 10 pounds. It's like, how's that work when we both barely been eating? So I guess when I have, the few times I have been eating, I guess I've been stressing. If that makes sense. I don't know. Because I've not even hardly had my chocolate milk lately. This whole 18 days. I had not yesterday, but the last time we went to the store before we got sick, they didn't have my Highlands chocolate milk of the whole milk. That's what I prefer, is the whole milk, which is more fatting, I know. It's probably where I gained all my weight at. But they didn't have the whole milk, so I had to get, I didn't find any 2% milk, so I had to get the 1% milk. Like, oh. 1% is like, if some of you will like it, hey, to each their own. But to me, it tastes like flavored water. So, I just prefer if I'm going to have milk, I prefer either the white milk, the whole milk, as well as if I'm having chocolate milk, the whole milk. So, anywho, I think that's about it for the moment. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell. And we will be back to doing mukbangs as soon as we can. And in the meantime, I'm going to be doing occasionally the vlog series, my thoughts and opinions on ... as well as, my occasional mental health update, which I guess this kind of be sort of a mental health update, sort of. But also I might be doing occasionally, just for fun, some makeup videos. But if I do the makeup videos, just so you guys know, I might have to put like a soft or light music over things instead of talking or anything, because oftentimes he watches his anime movies and different YouTube movies and stuff like that, and I don't want to get copyright striked. So I might have to put a little bit of music over. I'll try not to put it on too loud though. But yeah, I thought about doing maybe occasionally some makeup videos, maybe occasionally some of my gaming videos when I'm, record my screen when I'm playing my computer games, my video games. I know not everybody's into that, but for those of you that are, maybe. And see, maybe there's something else I want to do too, but I can't remember what it was. If there's any ideas you guys have besides mukbangs, well, actually, even for mukbangs, anything, let me know, and I will try my hardest to get to them. I feel bad that I've not gotten to it yet. I've still been meaning to do a video on writing a letter to my younger self, and I keep forgetting to do it. I'm a queen of procrastination, which I hate that I am the queen of procrastination, but also just in general not always feeling good, and it's hard to get into the have a moment, a private moment to be able to do these videos when my parents aren't home. It's the downfall of living with my folks when trying to do YouTube. If Anthony had the money, we have thought about, which we don't have the money at the moment, but we have thought about getting a small travel trailer to putting at the side of the yard and use it as sort of a YouTube studio to do our mukbangs in, and maybe some ASMRs or, you know, different things like that. But that might be a ways down the road. So, but, so yeah, right now I'm just really stressed out about having the COVID, worried about Anthony, but now I'm also worried about my parents coming down sick with all this crap. They've both been vaxxed. Dad's had the 2 Pfizer shots, but Mom has only had 1. She was scared to get the second one because of people in her church. I guess some people got really sick and like one other person died or something like that, so she's scared to get it, the second one. So I worry about them getting this crap. So I am glad that we got ours, though, because I do not think I would be alive. Even though we are having our major issues with this crap, I do not think we would be alive if we hadn't. But I do think it's a personal choice whether you should be able to get it or not. So, but that's just me. So, anywho, all right, I'm going to scoot, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Love ya.